Welcome in to this battle between East Coast Bays and Roosters Red. On the screen now you see the red lineup. That's their squad. We haven't got the team list yet, but it's Caleb Coco, Joseph Hall, Marty Cannons, Makulis Class, Peota Kupu Nicola, John O'Little, Andrew McMillan, Levi Wilson, Ryan Kennedy, Rujikawa, Manaki, Paranga Pratt, Hunter Bailey, Demetrius Samp, Jaden Tapsell, Robert Kinsey, Wesley Kukui, Leon Graham and Russell Bone. Once we get a confirmed list, we'll tell you who's where. And yeah, we're just on the back foot here. All the games have been pushed back a little bit, so obviously the schedule is a bit skew-iff. Caleb Coco on the mound here. Looking at the stance behind home plate, it could be Simon Lindsay. One can never be too sure though. Swing and a miss. Shaped for a bunt there and decided better of it. That's a big K there for Coco. And side away. Okay, welcome in softball fans. Here we have the showdown between East Coast Bays and Roosters Red. I'll just quickly run through the lineup for the East Coast Bays side in the batting order. Harrison Baker at shortstop, Clinton Hand on first, Shakur James at third base, Jack Baker at second base, Rourke Crew DP, Zach Atkins on the mound, Flynn Ridley catching, Hayden Schmidt in left field, Michael Roach at right field and Cameron Schmidt in the centre. Up to bat here for the Roosters Red side, Marty Cannons. He's just fouled that one away there. And pass ball there. Bring the count to 1-1. Two and 1 count here for Cannons. A lovely, vibrant, pink grip there. Fouled off, bringing the count to 2-2. Bit of comparing notes here. Looks like Russell out there berating the Blues, typical of him.
Yeah, well, he's on first names basis these days, mate.
Another fouled off there.
Matty, I think it'll be a good game today here. Rising star of the North Harbour junior program, Zach Atkins on the hill here for East Coast Bays against more heavier lineup from the Roosters red side today. But the way this kid's coming through the ranks, I wouldn't be surprised for a good close game today. Yeah,
exactly. I think both teams going into this with the mindset that, we can get one over these guys. Early on it, I don't want to say this too early, but it could be a ding-dong battle.
Ding-dong and battle, all put into one. Here you can see a beautiful day here locally at Pure Athletic Stadium. Man, it's been a little bit overcast early. That cloud has burnt off, sitting currently at 18 degrees. That is the high of the day, so a nice, beautiful softball day.
Yeah, it's up the middle here. Oh, yes, he will.
Bang, bang play at first base. You see on the replay here on the change-up. So a lot of work to do here for the shortstop, Baker. The transition had to be good. The arm had to be good. And bang, bang, could have gone either way.
Yeah. Marty doesn't have too many of those runs in him. He's probably a bit, I'm going to say it, he's going to be a bit ticked off. Here comes Andrew McMillan.
McMillan, one of those veterans in the lineup for Roosters.
You can pretty much play anywhere. That's a nice shot, but it's been picked up. See you later.
A middle infield for East Coast Bays today, the Baker boys. Harrison at shortstop and the young fella at second today, Jack, the younger brother of the two. Both accomplished sailors as well. So you'll know that the dialogue between the two of them will be good today.
Yeah, putting up the jib sheet or whatever it is. Yeah, okay.
Johnny the
Shiver Me Timbers.
Shiver Me Timbers, that's the one we're going for. Of course, Team New Zealand, congratulations to them. Winning the America's Cup today over in Spain. Boys will bring that old mug back to Auckland where it should be contested for, just saying.
Yeah, I reckon they should. You know what, as I look, that's nearly taken out our camera.
Okay.
More importantly, Chopper's camera, actually.
I'm pretty sure that batter is automatically out for almost hitting the camera. That was close, mate.
Yeah, that was very close.
Yeah, no.
That's only once. If that bit of steel wasn't there, that would have wiped out the tripod. It'd been all over Red Rover.
Yeah, it's only $6,000 down the drain.
Yeah,
that's it.
Oh, it's not $6,000's nothing to a production outfit like us, mate.
Oh, beyond the dugout broadcasting. Yes,
I think it's beyond the pale.
Six is nothing here.
Yeah. That's our beverage budget for one weekend.
I wish he was kidding, and he's not.
Yeah, which is actually saying something because he only buys Tui. So
that's a lot of Tui.
Yeah.
Mega Tanuka's on tap.
what I was saying before in the sailing, you know, that's up and out. I look ahead of me and I go, you know, maybe they should contest it out in that lovely lake we see before us.
Yeah,
that's
Lake Rosedale in the distance there, centre field.
Yeah,
I tell you what, it'd be perfect tack weather out there today.
yeah. That's up. He's under it. Very casual. Very casual.
Nicely done at right field for East Coast Bays. Don't leak anything, especially a dangerous hitter like John O'Little.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
And we are back in this contested battle. Up to bat here for East Coast Bays is the second baseman, Jack Baker.
Yeah, exciting young player. We just talked about his defensive prowess with his brother up the middle for East Coast Bays. But an exciting hitter. Normally hits in the lead-off spot. His brother is doing that these days. So they've got him in clean-up. That's how good he is.
Yep. Yeah, they're going from strength to strength. These boys, they obviously made the jump a short while ago to this grade, and they don't look out of place. Fouled off there.
Well, this Roosters lineup we got out here today, mate, I like the way they look with Cooper Nicola at third base. He snavels up anything. John O'Little, experienced campaigner, moved up from Hutt Valley a number of years ago, so he's really good there at shortstop. And then if you look on the right side of the infield, you've got young Jaden Tapsell at second base, another youth player coming through with experience, Marty Cowens at first base, so it's a good balance.
Yep. They got a really good club culture at Roosters as well. All guys that, you know, you can have a beer with and talk absolute nonsense to. It's up in the air. Off the end of the bat there by the looks of it.
All travelling out there, aren't they? And change in the outfield for this Roosters team today. Andrew McMillan will roam at centre field. Levi Wilson going down with an injury in an earlier game today against Waitakere Bears. Decided to take on Ryan Kennedy at right field with a headbutt. Well, not a headbutt, but a collision as they went for the ball as the strikeout happens just in front of us.
Yeah, I was... you know, you informed me in the middle of the last game. I said he needs some stitches. I wasn't sure as to whether they'd sewn his mouth shut or he'd actually cut himself. So it was a gash. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, 7 stitches for Levi. Apparently he's okay. Shot to the hospital, got it all taken care of. Won't play any more part today, though.
Foul tip there for Crew, I believe. Raw Crew, who is... often found on the mound, but he can do it all.
Last round of Premier matches for Week 5 here, this 2 p.m. time slot. Of course, in front of us, Roosters Red and East Coast Bays. Out on Diamond 9, for some reason, not on Diamond 2, I don't know why, is the other Northcote team.
swing and a miss.
Yeah, they're taking on Falcons out on Diamond 9. So the last
It's a grudge match.
2 premier matches on today. My youngest fella, Jackson, making his debut start.
Is he?
He's come in a couple of games, but not as a starter.
A couple of guys got their start. Morgan.
Yeah, Natana Wihungi in the last game.
And he pumped one up the middle. He put one out. He
got like 2 hits, I think, in the game.
Yeah, he
drove
got
on a
on.
run.
Yeah, he got on in that game, and he's it's a big jump. Catching a world-class pitcher like Pitta.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the nerves were there, but he did well, and they came away with a win.
He sure did. Yeah, catching-wise, I think you'll find a pass mark. Nothing too exceptional.
Yeah.
So the first start, but boy, batting-wise.
But yeah,
wow.
I mean, you think about who he's catching though.
Yeah.
Like he's catching a Black Sox pitcher.
Yeah, indeed.
So he's going to take a while to adjust. That's up in the air. Is it going to be in? Yep. There you go. Not much gets past him, no. Paola Cooper Nicola. Funny little lad, too. he's a character.
He is a character, is young Cooper Nicola. So Crew goes out with a catch. You see on the beyond the dugout replay here, just inside the fence line. For those viewers that are watching at home and from afar, the instant replays are up for grabs. If you want to become a sponsor of Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting, you have the naming rights to the instant replays. Just get in touch with us. Pretty easy to do that. And you can get your name and logo for every instant replay we play. Sounds pretty economical.
Well, that gets my brain turning over and thinking of maybe opportunities of getting all the replays of specific players that maybe I conversate with, and maybe get all the KCs and just
do a little package.
Yeah.
That's worth sponsorship in itself.
Yeah, I was. Nice little hop there.
Yeah, put John O'Lodo.
Yeah.
The result of the Rosedale hop. You see the change up here to Adkins. Gets him on the front foot. And you've just got to run it out. You never know. And in this case, there's the Rosedale hop. Little can't handle it. And because he ran it out, Atkins is safe.
Now, it's 2 outs, and he's the pitcher. I don't know if they should be swapping him over, you'd think.
He's putting his hands up and say, boys,
excuse me.
Can you remember this?
Yeah.
This situation?
No, hang on. Oh, yeah, they're bringing someone in. Good.
So Rourke Crew, who's the DP.
Also a pitcher, but not pitching in this one.
Yeah. He'll come on the run for Adkins.
Yeah, I was down there just chatting with the Northcote Gold side after the win and talking to Moana about how he felt about his ball being caught pretty much halfway up the fence.
Yeah. Or over the fence.
Yeah.
He climbed the fence.
He climbed up and
leaned over
Timmy McCarthy,
and grabbed it.
And Peter goes, I'd really like to see that replay, thanks. So I was like, we could probably arrange that for you. He goes, I just want to know how far it was. And I was like, it was as far as you could get without being out.
It was. It was an amazing catch by McCarthy where he leaped up to the top of the fence, climbed the fence to the very top railing, leant over and caught it basically in the grandstand.
Yeah, and he made it look pretty easy too.
So the umpire, unfortunately, is not mic'd up here. We can't tell you what's happening with this situation. Roosters think they've got a case, and they're coming off the diamond to get another out here. So we had Zach Adkins get on base via the error at shortstop with 2 away. They then brought in a runner for him, and they used Rourke Crew. Now, Rourke Crew was the batter before him who got out. So in my mind, if it's a 2-down pitcher rule, that's the right runner. And he is out, so
Okay.
something is wrong. And, so that'll be us done here at the top of the second innings, but.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, bottom.
Bottom of 2. Not sure. Well, Flynn Ridley will still be the next batter up as the runner's out.
Yeah, see the replay there. You've got to wait for one pitch to happen before you can come out and say, hey, look, I think you haven't made the substitution correctly or something like that. So, never mind, we'll find out when we come back.
And we are back here. Now, that last innings ended on a bit of a cliffhanger, you know, and we were trying to figure out what was going on there. So what had happened is it was 2 down. They were East Coast players wanted to use the pitcher run rule so that you can take the pitcher off.
Yeah.
Which they did, but they didn't announce it.
Yeah.
So Rourke Crew, who's the replacement runner, was called out, but you can't contest that.
Off.
You can't. You can't just contest it until the pitch has been thrown.
Yeah.
Which is what Roosters did, and that's good bookkeeping, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, it's one way to get someone out. They're sharp, these boys.
Legal pitch called here on the last delivery from Adkins, and he's talking about no pausation in the front of his body. So Ryan Kennedy gets a slight gift. No score here, top of 3. See, when you don't turn your notifications off for Tinder, it's amazing how much your phone goes off, Matty.
That's not Tinder. That's,
no, I didn't mean Tinder.
No.
It's the doorbell.
No, it's a... well, it is called Tinder, but it's...
Find my girlfriend?
No, it's for firewood.
Okay. I'm just giving you a stick, right? I'll give you a stick. Put your phone on silent one time.
Oh, look, well, you know. My mum rang me before. Someone looked at me, so because my ringtone is Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah. Hi, Mum.
Someone in the crowd looked like, whose phone is that? It's Antiques Roadshow.
Ryan Kennedy. Now, it was Ryan Kennedy that collided with Levi Wilson in that earlier game today that sent Wilson to...
Yeah. I think a lot of people running into
A&E.
Kennedy would probably come on second best.
Yeah.
I believe so he played maybe the Northcote men's the Premier side or something. Not Tigers, but the Union.
Yeah.
So something to that
He
effect.
did indeed. Yep. Heavy hitter. I think if you're an outfielder and you're fielding with Ryan, you're like, my ball, unless you want it, Ryan. Unless you want it.
Absolutely. Good at bat for a lead off there.
Good umpiring crew here today. Bridget Baker out at second base officiating. First base umpire today, Michael Lee. And behind the dish is Simon Lindsay.
One of Beyond the Dugout's extended family.
Whānau now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Done a couple of camera works for us, one last night.
Yep.
It was quite funny after the game. It was like, can someone let me down from this contraption? No idea how to operate it.
Oh dear. And that will retire Jaden Tapsell there. Ryan Kennedy heading a scoot back. So to get a double play, up to bat now is Joseph Hall.
Great thought pattern to putting the ball down, though. Just couldn't get on top of the ball. And Finn Ridley, he was so sprightly from behind home plate to make that catch.
Swing and a miss there.
The fish, Joseph Hall. I'll be meaning to ask him about his beard.
If that's what you call it. Oh no. Kennedy's getting back. He was all the way on two. And that's another out there.
Maybe a missed call, missed allocation on the signal. It could have been a hit and run. But Kennedy would be looking as he ran, so that's what I'm saying, maybe a miss signal. Kennedy thinking steal. Joseph Hall thinking hit.
Coco with a swing and a miss there.
Fresh off the boat, Caleb Coco. Back from 4 months playing ball in Perth, Australia. A fantastic time over there.
Yeah, a couple of guys went over there. JP and Jesse.
And Colin Bailey, yeah, 4 of them went. Boy, did they have a good time. And good on them too.
I'm sure it was all work.
Yeah.
That's a great shot by Coco. Kennedy's going for 3, and he's safe. That's good base running. He's testing him.
Well, that's cheeky in itself. You watch here on the, that's the end of the replay. But on the hit there, Kennedy is going from first base with a ground ball to left field. You have no business of getting to third base in that situation. He just took him on, didn't he? And the left fielder put under pressure from East Coast Bays, Hayden Schmidt.
Now you see there, Russ Hall
announcing the change.
Yeah. He didn't turn to the East Coast Bays dugout and say, that's how it's done.
But he kind of.
Yeah. Foul tip there for Ethan Rawlings.
So you can see Jaden Tapsell, the courtesy runner at second base for the pitcher, Caleb Coco, with 2 outs here. Still no score yet, Matty. Can this be the moment for Roosters?
Oh, yeah, he was a bit late on that, but that, yeah, well, I wouldn't say late, but just didn't quite get that. This is a definitely something they want to capitalise on here with 2 outs. They've got the benefit of anything in the air they can run. Swing and a miss. Off speed. Got him good.
Atkins, when you need it, he's got it all right. That'll do us through the top of the 3rd innings. Still no score, Matty.
No, not yet, but let's see what Bays have got to say after getting out cheaply. I'm sure they've got a bit of angst now. We'll be right back. Yeah, and we're back in this ding-dong battle between the Roosters Red and East Coast Bay's Prem men's side. Still no runs on the board. There's been a couple of hits here and there, but no one's been able to capitalise. Into bat here for the East Coast Bay's side.
You can take that one off.
Oh. Flynn Ridley, who was up to bat in the last innings, but the base runner was called out for not announcing a runner change.
Yeah, get a fresh start.
Yeah.
Friends, thanks, boys.
I had a couple. I got one look at it. Now I can think about it for half an innings and.
Coco looks like he's got a good rhythm on today. Of course, he would have pitched a few innings this weekend already. But he's a fit young man. Got the ability to go multiple games a day. You see, beautiful day here at Rosedale Park. Just shy of 20 degrees Celsius as we're starting our summer here in New Zealand.
Yep, well, you know, it makes me want to rally the troops and maybe go for a dip in the Albany Pond. Yeah.
Well,
nice case of E. coli, perhaps.
I tell you what, though, we've got a whole bunch of imports coming into the North Harbour Association over the next couple of weeks. I reckon we should have like a leaderboard who could swim the fastest across the lake.
Yeah. That's an alternative to 6 and 5, I guess. Yeah. Inside. There we go. That's a leader's job there for Ridley. Brings up Hayden Schmidt, I believe.
Yep, little left fielder. This kid's got bigger. When I saw him this year, I was like, who is that kid?
John Jacob Jingleheimer.
Yeah.
Schmidt. His name is my name too.
Aye. The condition that he's come to play softball this summer, I would let him swing.
Yep. He looks like he's ready to rock and or roll. Ooh.
Okay, after that swing, I'd let him bunt. Just joking. Oi, top end young man on the rise ball. But no, if he could get a good swing going, good mechanics, he's got the strength now to really drive the ball hard. Yeah, if it works once, we're not going there again, right? Rose ball's the one that's undoing him here. Joseph Hall's an experienced catcher back there for Roosters. He'll know that. Oh, now these are the shorten up.
Just wants to get it in play. Oh dear. That'll do. That's one way to do it.
He got it in play all right. Just chipped a little 9-iron straight to the second baseman. You'll see here on the short handle. Pokes it as hard as he can, goes all the way to second base. It's a regulation double play for Jaden Tapsell.
Yep, didn't rush that play. Just got it done. Nice tidy double. Get that lead runner out.
I've been waiting for this kid to come up to bat, mate. He's got to be my favourite. The red fire engine of Michael Roach. Putting on a clinic at right field defensively. Here he goes.
Oh, he tried. Not quite quick enough there for Roach. That's side away. Still no score here in this battle.
Ding dong.
You could call it a ding-dong battle, but we'll be right back. We are back in here at Rosedale Park between the Roosters Red and East Coast Bays. Currently we have Paolda Cooper Nicola into bat in the 9 spot.
Yeah, good start for Cooper Nicola. Obviously hitting 9, could be the lead off, so it works well for Roosters here. They have Marty Cannons after him and Andrew McMillan. Locked up at 0 here, bottom of the 3rd innings.
Yep, Roosters are asking questions though. They're putting the ball into play and not quite converting them into runs just yet, but strike there. The count, 2 balls, 1 strike here for Cooper Nicola.
Taking him to Wellington with the U23 team.
Well, there's no other way to say it. I was quite disappointed that I did not make the under 23 side.
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know. I haven't made a rep side in years either. Been trying to get an under 19s, but yeah, they just say, we've told you, you're 35 years old and not even good enough anyway.
Yeah.
And I said, well, that's ageist. Elder abuse.
I mean, at least let me ride on the bus.
I identify
as an under 19 player. Kids are in the house having fun.
Yep. That's a KC there. Good comeback there from Adkins. He's getting into his rhythm. That's a great start for them. Back to top of the shop, though, with Marty Cannons coming in here. The pink grip bandit.
You're comfortable in your own skin.
That's a big shot. It's getting back. Roach Motel, thanks for coming.
Nice and comfortable.
Nothing getting out
sure.
of there.
See here. Good contact the other way. Just a little underneath it. Allows the right fielder, Michael Roach, to camp underneath it. Two-handed textbook catch.
Two hands for beginners, they say.
Wait, he takes one hand and you're like, oh my God, look how lazy that was. Then he gets the two hand and you're like, if you're a beginner, I suppose. What's a guy got to do?
McMillan just trying to poke it out there. 2 strikes.
Update from Cleveland. 2-2 between the Yankees and the Cleveland Guardians. Bottom of the 6th innings. Yankees win, they go to the World Series. Hopefully against the Dodgers or the Mets. Find out that in the next couple of days.
I can't think of 2 fan bases that probably would not get along as much as Dodgers and Yankees. Philly. Oh, he's tried to scoop it, and no good. Too much sand out there. It's just died on him a little bit, unfortunately, there for Roach.
Well, Andrew McMillan playing centre field today, knows what the outfield's like, and he just pokes this one the other way, dies before the running right fielder Michael Roach, and he'll pick up an extra 60 feet because of it.
Yeah, maybe should have gone 2 hands there. Or hard to please. Jono Little up to bat now. Certainly got the physicality to do something here. He's a pretty good batter. He's been a member in the past of the juniors, and probably want to make up for that little handling error he had earlier. Oh, it's up, but he's under it. Not quite all of it. It's all she wrote for the Roosters there. Yet again, another scoreless at bat for them. Let's see what Bays have got to say when they come back in and have a whack. Okey-dokey. We are back in action here at Rosedale Park between Roosters Red and East Coast Bays. The score is 0-0. Both teams have had people on base but just haven't quite really capitalised on any opportunities. So up to bat here for Bays is top of the shop, Harrison Baker, the shortstop.
I know it's itching on your mind. You're going to ask me for a prediction, aren't you, Matty?
No, I wasn't actually. Nah, go on.
Well, I reckon East Coast Bays get the first run of the ball game. And they probably get it through a little bit of short ball, but a little bit more of aggressive base running. They give them that run. And then in the bottom of the 7th innings, Caleb Coco pitched the whole game, hits one out of the yard with a runner on to win it, a walk-off.
That is very specific.
Yeah. There is a yellow car going down the road at the same time.
Yeah. I think that Donny Hale will get pulled in for a pinch hit here.
Donny Hale, pinch hit. Jeez, wouldn't you love to be able to make that phone call? I remember watching a game here at Donny Plum. I can't remember if it was New Zealand or who it was, or club side. Would have been a Dean Schick tournament. Anyway, he launched it over centre field, over the road, over the car park, across the road, mate.
Yeah,
those
those trees, yeah.
Those big trees past centre field. That is a long, long way.
Yeah, yeah. That I recall that. I remember one when he had the old fence line, and he was charging back to catch one, and he caught it and went straight through the fence. Just tight play.
Oh, that's silky smooth though. Johnny Little may have got a bobble on a bad hop earlier on in the match, but to get Baker here, he's got to be on point because he's off to the races. Look at this transfer on the pickup. The throw is powerful, and he gets him by a step. This guy, Matty, as he's laughing as he gets forward on a change-up, I tell you, have a look at this in the replay. Here, look at this change up here. Caitlin Coco just pulls the string. But I tell you what, this guy came out of nowhere. He's from South Africa originally, I believe. I saw him for the first time a year or two ago. He can simply hit. Doesn't look like a hitter, but boy, he can hit. Clinton Hand. That one goes into his
Got
foot.
his eye on that one a bit quicker.
Yeah. That's that one into his foot. Come on, buddy. I'll just talk to you up. Plug it out there. Then we need a short game to score you. To get the first part of my prediction right.
Have you got a same game multi on this or something?
Oh, it strikes out.
If that isn't the commentator's curse, I don't know what is there. Here's the replay
I know it's
of
a
it.
rise ball you shouldn't swing at, that's for sure. Look, it started out of the zone, let alone finished out of the zone.
I like the ball about shoulder height. It's easier to get over the fence.
That's Shocker's. That was Shocker's mentality too, man. He used to throw the tomahawk, swing at it, and just drive it out of the yard.
I've topped it and gone over the fence when it's high.
Yeah.
And you go up. I don't know. It just manages to. It doesn't look good, but it gets the job done. Oh yeah, he's had a hard cut at that. Shakur James here. I can only imagine what his nickname must be. LeBron? Oh.
Talk me through this LeBron getting his son on the Lakers.
Oh, I don't know, man. It reminds me of someone else I know that their son's getting their start today, actually.
Oh, Jesus. Only if I had any influence over anyone. Let alone
If anything, you're under the influence. No, I don't know.
Well, they tell me the kid had done the reps coming through the lower grades of basketball over there.
Well, he was playing high school.
Yeah.
That's the grade he came out of, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I
And,
know there was a bit of shake and talk about it. Nepotism.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't be easy being the son of someone like LeBron James, I would have thought. That would be a challenge in itself, let alone following in the footsteps of one of the greats.
LeBron's got to be in the last handful of years anyway, right?
Yeah, that's
Good
why.
pitch.
That's a great pitch. Side away yet again, and another scoreless. It's I don't know. We might have to check the wind chime because it's a ding-dong battle.
It sure is indeed. All locked up. Top of 5 coming up next.
And we're back in action here. Up to bat here is Ryan Kennedy, who his last at bat, I believe, got a walk.
Top of the 5th innings, no score. Here so far, Matty.
Yeah.
Got a good one. We did say it was going to be a good game today. Young Zach Atkins, the young little junior phenom. He's still under 17s. He'll be spearheading the pitching roster for North Harbour at their national program this year.
Yep. Well, like anything, you put in the work off the diamond and outside of trainings as a pitcher. This guy's going to be a real problem.
Yeah.
Check swing there. Put it over to the other diamond by the looks of it.
He's probably dented it too. No,
Yeah.
Rhino. Check the stitching. Oh, no, that's right. That's in the face of Levi Wilson. Too soon?
Well, I'll tell Dino. He's just down there.
Dino told me about it.
Oh, Dino's probably glad. As Dino's a lifelong Northcote supporter.
He's yeah.
He said Roosters scum, I believe.
No,
That's your
he
I said, that's your own son. And he's like, well, is he?
You wouldn't have collided with an outfitter if you were playing for
Yeah, if you're in the maroon.
East Coast Bays.
Yeah. Swing and a miss there for Kennedy.
Atkins has got it going on a little bit here. I think part of his deception is his ability to leap to the side on his delivery. It gives him a bit more purchase and angle.
Do you think Kennedy has a convertible car? Or is that something Kennedy's avoid now?
Only when they're going past the grassy knoll.
Yeah.
Jaden Tapsall now, the youngster. He'll be like, who? Jaden Tapsall go, who's Kennedy? Oh, thank you for saving
Straight
us,
up the
Jaden.
guts. I see his dad here sitting in the grandstand watching on.
16 years of age, young Jaden.
He's another guy that, he's going to be... His dad's a very good batter.
Just down on the drop ball delivery from Atkins. Punches that to centre field. East Coast Bays had a real good game against Waitakere Bears yesterday.
Yeah, man. That was awesome.
Level of field, I think 2-2 going into the seventh.
Five.
Of the seventh. Was
It was 4-all.
4-all.
4-all, and it ended up being 5-4 to Bears.
They were leading 4-2, I think.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
It was 4-2 for quite a while, I believe.
Waitakere Bears had to bring their ace into the game. Dallas Amai Tatu just to get the victory, and they scraped through. Bears had 2 games today. They went down in that match where Roosters had the collision. I think 8-2, I heard the score in that one. And then their second game, they played East Coast Bays and run-ruled them on Diamond 2. So
Did you say Bears lost their first game?
They lost to Roosters Red. Yeah, their team playing here.
Oh,
Yep.
grouse.
They pitched their number 2 first, the shortstop.
Yes.
Leighton Hiko Smith. Not too sure how long they pitched him for, but yeah, second loss for Bears, I think, in the league now. Second or third.
Well, that's although the Bears are seriously strong, but it's good to see that the comp isn't some one-sided event.
Yep.
It's anyone's game if they want to turn up and play. So that's what you want to see, a healthy comp.
The standards only get better too, as I alluded to before. There's a whole bunch of imports coming for a lot of the teams. East Coast Bays, I think, have got a couple of
Hondas or
yeah.
That's through. Tapsall just holding up at 2 there. Only one out here.
Joseph Hall onto the drop ball as well, as you see here. So it looks like Roosters have found the target.
Coco up to bat. Now, he got a good piece last time. Let's see if he can follow on.
And my prediction, he hits it out to walk it off. It's too early to walk it off, so it's not allowed to hit it out yet.
I reckon it's going to be a bird strike. He's going to Randy Johnson it.
Oh, there's a swing for it, that's for sure. Double play will get them out of the innings for the boys from the Bays.
They'd put a spring in their step for sure.
East Coast Bays United on the back of the shirt.
Oh, that was reckless. Managed to stop it from going on to the outfield, though.
Yeah, centre fielder was alert in that situation for East Coast Bays, Cameron Schmidt. Just falling behind the count a little bit here, Adkins. Dangerous times. Oh, deceptive pitch. Oh, I'd chuck a frisbee right here. Oh,
Yep. That's a. You kind of knew he was going to do that, and he still couldn't get it. So that is, that's fantastic pitching, and it also shows he's got a bit of guts out there. I'll throw it. I back myself.
So 1 out away from getting out of the jam here, and with 2 down, they'll announce the temporary runner.
Okay.
I think they're going to pick on that the rest of the game. East Coast Bays earlier on in the match.
It's just
didn't announce a temporary runner. That was the out. That's
just a learning curve thing anyway. They'll never do it again.
Not in a hurry, you wouldn't think.
No. Straight onto it, first pitch.
And he is out of the jam. Boy! Ding dong.
Oh!
It's a celebration.
Someone is at the door. Hey. It's a battle. We'll be right back.
With Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Link's jerky made with 100% beef.
Welcome back, softball fans, to Rosedale Park. We're still in a 0-0 situation between Roosters Red and the East Coast Bays side here. In the box here for East Coast Bays, we have... Who do we have here? Jack Baker, 32. Off speed there, look.
Yeah, it's almost like a little spinner off speed too. So
would you say a frisbee?
Almost a frisbee. Oh, yeah, not far off it.
Not to be mistaken for a Frosby flop, of course. That would
I like
be
the
high
Frosby
jump.
flop.
Well, yeah, I bet you do it every night when you get into bed. Oh yeah, that's a grouse shot there up the guts for the Baker.
Yeah, nice bit of hitting here. Drop ball reaches over. It doesn't try to do too much with it, just punches it up the middle. And a job done by the lead-off here from East Coast Bays.
The butcher, the baker, and the candle Schmidt maker. Rourke Crew into bat here.
Rourke Crew.
Who's DPing for Cameron Schmidt.
Had the pleasure of spending a bit of time with young Rourke. Took him on vacation with us down the South Island, as we see Russell Hall coming to ask a question.
Did they announce that?
Did you announce the batter?
He's DP. Did you tell me that? Or? I think he's just catching up with Simon. What are you doing after the game? Would you like to have a beer?
Yeah.
And we'll talk about
politics. Did I tell you about the time?
Yeah.
Actually, while we got the time, I'll tell the story about Rourke Crew. So, yeah, we had took him on a family vacation. First stop was Kaikoura. Now, we got in...
Is this when you left him at the gas station?
No, we got there mid-afternoon after taking a midnight sailing out of Wellington and did some other stuff before it. Anyway, mid-afternoon. Everyone was buggered. They all crashed, except for Rourke, me, JP and my daughter. And normally, this is a thing me and my dad would do. They'd say, we're going to go and get some groceries, which is code for we're going to the pub, right?
Yeah.
So I said that, and I said, well, you guys come for a ride. So it was quite a cool moment to take my kids to the pub on that excursion. So we went there for a while. And then we hit the bottle store on the way back. Rourke Crew goes, let's get those, Chopper. I'm like, okay. It was those beer bong cup things.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, mate. It was hilarious. Let's just say a good couple of hours of entertainment ended with Rourke doing an undie run down the main street of Kaikoura.
That's just a Tuesday there, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, he's a cool kid.
It has always surprised me we don't get many streakers in this sport, actually.
That's because Rourke's playing.
Yes, true. But to be honest, most of our softballers, we've got athletes, but athletics build and everything. It's probably not the best show. Well, Rourke's not too impressed with that. He goes, when I pitch that, I don't get that. What's the story?
Close call on the outer edge.
2-2. This is where you want to be striking. You want to be getting right on top of this and putting some pressure on them.
I said they'll grab the lead. Maybe Rourke's the one to do it.
Oh, wow, that's a goodie.
Not watching it. He walked straight off. He's like,
He leant into it. I think he thought it was going to go somewhere else, and it just...
Look at this walk-off from Rourke here. No, he got me. Fair enough.
Up to bat now, Zach Atkins. He can do it all. He can pitch.
Yes, not a bad little hitter, is young Zach. His mum calls him Zachy boy. I don't know if he likes that too much.
Well, you've put it out in the open now, Chopper, so...
This one comes down Main Street. There was your pitch, Zachy boy.
Zachariah.
The Zach monster.
Oh, it's up. He's under it, though. Solid shot, just not quite deep enough, but he's advanced the runner. So he's done it. He's done his team a service there.
Yeah, well deep enough, as you'll see. Didn't quite get all of it, a little underneath it, as you'll see here on the change-up again. That's two change-ups in a row they've got him out on. One a ground ball and the other one a fly ball deep to centre field. And I tell you, this play here, the bobble, didn't quite read it as the third base coach. That's almost the play where you let him go.
Yeah. If you've got a sniff, go for it.
Just
Flynn Ridley.
How many opportunities is going to get? That's kind of where I'm at, right?
Yeah, but also when you put yourself in the position to score it, you're putting the pressure on them and you're looking for those mistakes. So even if he did catch it, you don't know if the throw is going to go to home. It might stuff it up. You never know. So you don't want to die wondering.
Two down bunt play here. You don't see that very often. Harry Finn Ridley did catch the first baseman unawares, but a stayed fair, could have pulled it off.
That's a great pitch.
You can see here the third baseman, he's just backed off a little. Polder Cooper Nicola. He's down the line a little bit with 2 strikes. Gets a bit of a breathing out.
Anything on the ground here. Baker's got to be on his toes and take the advantage. He's had a cut at it, and that's all she wrote there. That's unfortunate. It is another scoreless inning, and we'll go on to the next part of it and see what Roosters have got up their sleeve. We'll be right back. Yeah. We good? Yep, we're back. Now, I mean, what kind of battle would you say this is, Chopper?
Well, you know, these like the landslide, the close one, cliffhanger. I reckon it's a ding-dong.
Oh, okay.
Just putting it out there.
That's a huge call. I wouldn't. That's a fair tip there. That's a massive call there. But I tend to agree. If you were to put it in the category of any type of battle, it would be either the Battle of Hastings or a ding-dong battle.
A ding-dong battle. Top of the 6 innings, they're locked up here. Oh,
swing and a miss there for Polder Cooper Nicola.
Have you ever come across someone with a double banger first name and last name?
The only ones I can think of people in our profession I probably shouldn't be talking about on here.
Okay. Keep Nicolo with a hat. Good boy, kid. Get yourself warmed up for next weekend. Playing for Chopper. The U23s at the Upper Hutt Classic, I think it's called.
Up to bat, top of the shop. A great spot to be in for the Roosters. Their 9 batter gets on, and then back to the top of the order. It's up in the air. It's in a tricky spot too. Yep, covered a lot of ground. We almost saw another collision out there.
Well, the senior veteran Baker Harrison there at shortstop taking charge. He's got to go a long way. Should be the left fielder's ball, to be fair. But he took charge and held his glove high enough so he didn't get interfered with as well.
Next up to bat, Andy Mack.
Had a good bat that last time.
Oh, he could better get up quick. He's gone for it. There you go. Good base running.
I don't know who's faster. Simon Lindsay, the home plate umpire, or Cooper Nicola going down to second. Boy, that was a sprint race right there. But some pressure on now with only 1 down here from Roosters.
Holding him, he's going. I don't know. What would you done there? Just hold him regardless? And
Try and get him. Try and get him for sure. But you knew he was going to go, right?
He's got to go. It's going to go every day of the week, but yeah.
He's so deep in the hole there, Baker.
He almost didn't get the out at one. The ball will pretty much always beat the runner.
The option he had left with him, though, if we play that replay again, the option he had left with him was to run to third base himself here. Look, base is open. If he runs to 3 there, he's got him in a pickle.
Yeah.
Easier to say in hindsight, though, isn't it?
Well, you know, we were perfect players, you and I. Never made an error, never got struck out, never got KC'd. Perfect, yeah. You and I, no one else, but yeah, that's up. That could be finding some grass. It will. Fence on the full.
This is the test for East Coast Bays right here, isn't it?
You could very easily capitulate here.
Yeah. And Little's a good hitter. You can see him just head down and drive through that ball. Middle Loppo. And just a foot shy of going out of the yard there from John O'Little. But you're right, East Coast Bays just need to slow down here a little. They only need one more out. They can't allow another run to come in because I just feel that their run scoring ability is limited. So no more runs.
Yeah, Coco is had a pretty good performance out there, and they haven't really managed to get a hold of him. They've had a couple of walks and a couple of hits here and there, but yeah, you want to be you definitely don't want to have more than one run on the board here.
Because their head coach, Fergus McAlpine, is on working vacation.
I know, jealous.
Over in Texas with Michael White's university, the Longhorns.
Yeah.
That's
a great out.
Yeah, nice job, Baker. I'll tell you what, that earlier play with Cooper Nicola at third base, I wish he could take that one back. Either way, Roosters lead, but they got their first run in.
Absolutely. So let's just see how they react to it and see if they've got the steel to get
the
it
medal
done.
for the ding dong.
Well, while we're commentating. And we are back here. It is 1-0 to the Roosters currently. Chopper's prediction wrong as usual. That's why his TAB account is absolutely torched. Up to bat here for the East Coast Bays side is Hayden Schmidt.
All right, top of the 6 innings. We just had the scoreboard round the wrong way the whole game. My bad, guys, my bad. Makes sense, because East Coast Bays are on the right side and they're bunted to get on their lead-off runner.
Well. 3 holes in the ground.
Hey.
Not a bad trick, that one. But that's what you got to do. Get on any way you can.
Any way you can.
Schmitty.
Schmitty boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my guy.
His name is my name too.
Okay.
I can't wait for the day he hits an auto and we're on commentary.
Yeah.
I will shout John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt as loud as humanly possible through this microphone and onto the ground announcing.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yeah. Jingleheimer will be the real emphasis. Yeah, the Jingleheimer. And people will look at me like I've escaped a mental hospital.
Now, I don't know if there's a...
Oh, another bunt. He was... Man, Schmidt was there before the ball was even picked up.
Yeah, look, facing early here, Roach. He's got to get the ball down. He does that perfectly. Cooper Nicola's there quick. Sees he can't get him at 2 and makes the throw over to 1 in time. So you're right, Schmidt with a good jump from first base.
It was... Well, Roach did his job. That's what you had to do. If you pop that up or anything, it's Ouchtown, population U.
Top of the order now for East Coast Bays. They've got him in the scoring position. Now is their moment. Good 10 Atiawa.
I've got to ice it. Coco knows this guy is a pretty competent and efficient batter. You can't be given anything on a platter here.
He's really lifted his game over the last year or so, has Harrison Baker.
By the looks of it, he probably uses Windex to clean those sunglasses.
Yeah.
Good cut there.
Real humble lad is Harrison. Picked up for a couple of tournaments, the Falcons last year, and got good reports back on his team play.
Yeah. He's a baller. Whoa. I don't know if you saw that. Oh, that. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you saw that. It looked like a rogue seagull came in and was checking it out.
Well, you
Maybe
see,
we might have been watching the broadcast from somewhere. I thought, I want to get a couple of retinas on these weapons down here.
The Scab is in the third base.
Yeah.
Does the tying run for East Coast Base.
Oh, that's a trick.
Squeeze play there. You see Schmidt off and running on the pitch.
2-2 here. Now, this might sound like a rogue manoeuvre, but dropping a bunt down would be chaotic.
Would be with 2 strikes on the batter right now.
Yeah.
Infield drawn in.
Well, that's one of my tricks. I used to do it a lot, but not because of the 2-strike thing. I just couldn't count. Turns out I couldn't bunt either.
Inside pitch, that is Tino Tata very close there. This is the moment. This is 100% the moment here for East Coast Bays.
Oh, he's got a piece of it, and it's gone under. That is huge for East Coast Bays.
Well, with the infield drawn in, the reaction time is cut down drastically. And Harrison Baker, with the Windex on the sunglasses, just punches that up the middle, and they tie the ball game here in the top of the 6th innings.
Pressure makes diamonds. And incoming is your mate, Clinton Hand. The commentator cursed himself. Don't listen to him, Clinton.
I'm going to say he's in a strikeout.
He's gone. Not quite
Baker
there.
was there yesterday. Scoring position now. Could they get the go-ahead run?
Well, they've got the guy in the box to do it. This guy, I don't know, someone told me he's a good batter once.
Time called here. Home plate umpire Lindsay is out. So if we can run that replay again, we'll see if we can pick up what the infraction is. Maybe leaving early, but we'll see what we could kind of gather. So there's a swing and miss. He's off to the races.
He's definitely.
He may have got an early jump, but
well,
that, of course,
we
is the
won't know,
first
but
base
he's pretty
umpire's call.
And the first base umpire isn't who I think it is it?
No, it's Michael Lee. Let's just run that replay again. Did the batter get in the way of the throw or anything?
You know what it would be? They didn't announce that he was stealing.
Oh, there, look, the batter just kind of backs back towards the catcher. Maybe that's what he's asking.
Oh.
After the swing, he kind of backs back towards the catcher. So is he looking for an interference on the throw?
Okay.
Michael Lee's the senior umpire out of this three pairing out there. He'll be giving the right advice in this situation. I don't think he is. He didn't actually get completely in his way or fall over in the strike zone. He just backed up a little.
Well, if he's in the box, as long as he's, it's not a complete and utter gratuitous effort, he should be okay.
Head coach Russell Hall, you see on the left side of the screen, he's now telling him this is the actual way you should officiate. By the way, I tell you what, though, I had a lot to do with Russell before he went over to coach at Roosters, and he is such a good negotiator.
Yeah, he doesn't. He takes no prisoners, but he's not. He's good. He's very personable about it.
Yeah,
he's fair, and he makes sure if something isn't like he's not happy with something, that even if the decision's not going to change, he'll put in place a thing as that it's not going to happen again.
You can see here, this is the earlier play from Roach, getting him over to second base. Oh, that was Schmidt going into two. So they've been amongst it, and then, Baker with that drive up the middle to tie the ball game. How good. It did look like Baker maybe got a little head start. And obviously Clinton Hand.
Little's not having much luck with the bounce out there. The hop.
No, not a bad shortstop. Normally,
he's pretty
elite player. He's a third baseman, to be fair.
Yeah.
But game is in the balance, ladies and gentlemen. The ding-dong battle continues.
Oh, okay. Someone's at the door.
I predicted Clinton Hand strikes out, remember?
Yeah. Coco looking for that. No good.
I am not going for the reverse psychology either.
Of course not.
No,
that'd be a double negative.
Yeah. Entendre.
Yes. Yeah, him too. I didn't know he was in the lineup, but okay. I'll allow it.
Scoring position, one down here. East Coast base.
That's a shot! Oh!
No tag on the deep fly ball from Baker at second base. If he tags up, he gets the three easily. You can see Hand here
just
drove it well. Baker just there, I guess, if he really thinks he's going to drop it, if he gets that far down, he can score that play. But you're going to score anyway. If it goes over the outfielder's head and you're tagged up, you're going to score from two.
Yeah, absolutely.
So just a running faux pas,
well, I
unfortunately.
mean, we would, you and I.
I'd need the gator, wheelchair, nitro, backwind,
a green whistle,
all of it.
Big lead by Baker out there. Hasn't got a main.
Oh, my reverse psychology worked though. He didn't strike out. He drove that ball
No, quite
hard.
right. Yeah, that's a legitimate point of view there. El Chopo. Skied up and over, maybe on.
Just not enough power to get it over the left fielder, young Ethan Rawlings.
It asked some questions, so it nearly went.
So looks like Northcote and Falcons on Diamond 9 is all done.
Okay, what, Falcons mercied them? Or? He's in. Oh, yes, here we
go! He goes! East Coast Bays will get the lead on some aggressive base running. Oh, boy, part one achieved. We'll try and find out the score from that game. But it was the margin over on Diamond 9 and the Northcote Maroon getting the victory. As you see the replay here, the slide was perfect coming into third base from Harrison Baker. He may have had a faux pas earlier with his base running, but that one was on point, and that one gives East Coast Bays the lead.
Woohoo! 2 words. First one's ding. What do you think the next one is?
Ramalama ding dong, that's for sure.
It's a ding dong bit.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, part 2 of this equation is Caleb Coco pulls himself off the mat and hits a walk-off shot in the bottom of the last innings.
Swinging at a high one there. Will retire the East Coast Bay side. I hate to say it, but we've got a game on our hands here. It is 2-1. And we'll be going to the bottom?
Bottom of the 6th.
Bottom of the 6th.
What a game.
We've gone straight in pretty much here to the battle between the Roosters Red and the East Coast Base Prem side. If you've just tuned in, I suggest you run it back and see the last innings, because it's all happening here down at Rosedale Park. The beer garden is aflow and there's some good softball going on. Swing and a miss there for Jaden Tapsell. The count, 2 strikes here. We're just trying to get a confirmation of time.
Yeah, got an official from the scorekeeper. It'll finish at 4:15. So
Drop shot there.
15 minutes to go in
Yeah,
the ball
15
game.
minutes. That's say. 15 minutes is a long time. You know, what's that a dog use?
I don't know enough to get into the 7th innings anyway.
Absolutely.
I think this will be a quick innings. Coco's up next. Oi.
Coco Chanel.
See, he's got to get round to win it in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, Lee inside there for Joseph Hall. I believe it's just a coincidence. Him and Russ Hall have the same last name. No relation, obviously. No relation to Hall and Oates, Daryl Hall. Although, you know, I've heard Joseph's got a good singing voice.
Atkins has thrown well today.
Oh. 2-2 still in the
Bottom of the
Guardians.
Bottom of the 8th.
Oh, yeah, that's a goodie.
Home run to Stanton again, but he's on fire.
Oh, he's put it up. Caught there by Baker. 2 out. Now, how does this work? Caleb's coming now, and you said he was going to win the game.
Yeah,
so.
he hits the walk-off. This is not the at-bat. He's going to get intentionally.
Okay.
He's going to get intentionally walked here.
Okay.
Or he'll get on base, and then the next batter. I don't want to predict anything. He's going to strike out.
I didn't know you had the power of foresight. Yeah, it reminds me of a story of someone I know, actually. It's probably not appropriate for on here, but let's just say he was born without eyelids, and he ended up using another piece of skin, and he's got great foresight now.
Okay, I'll just be Nostradamus. Can I just go with that?
Well, you're not
No,
you're Nostradamus. I'm Slotstradamus.
Okay.
Oh! It's up and over.
He's got the swing.
Grand scan.
He's got the swing for it, doesn't he?
He's got the levers,
Coco?
He's
Yeah.
got long levers. He's a taller bloke.
For my prediction to come right here, they've got to put a couple of batters up to the plate here, Roosters, to get them
Yep.
further down the lineup so Coco can come back up in the bottom of the seventh to win it.
Not good enough, he says.
Old school, you would drill Caleb Coco right now. You would, because he'd have to come out and pitch the top of the seventh. You get an insurance run off him because he's sore. Game over, basically.
Yeah, I'd like to see
I'm
a
not
bit
saying
more.
old school's the only way to go.
No, but I was going to say I would like to see a. I know it probably sounds cavemanish, but I like that kind of stuff. It's a win at all cost mentality. Sometimes you have to be the bad guy. But saying that, you don't want to see someone get hurt.
No. Especially someone like Caleb Coco, too. He's a good young man.
Oh, you just don't rub it.
Ever.
Certainly not in public.
Ever.
Too high there.
Well, he's part way to his walk here.
At least he won't have to be the runner. No, and they will announce the swap, of course. Oh, yeah, got him.
Oh, what a pitch.
Got him out.
What a pitch.
And that is side away for that. And we're going to the top of the seventh in this this little matchup.
The ding-dong.
Oh, yes. It is pure ding-dong battle. There's a doorbell salesman at every turn here.
2-1. East
Go
Coast base.
Are you lot in the travel game then?
Yeah, how's the travel?
Oh, well, you're still in business, eh? Because I thought you would have gone the way of the dinosaurs by now.
Sorry?
Okay, so look, I'm checking out flights to South America online. Oh, Buenos Aires. Oh, yes, please. A bit of a tango, then Iguazu Falls, Cusco, fly down to Rio, then home. 20 minutes, I'm sorted. It's the way to go.
All separate tickets.
Whatever.
Pricey?
$4,000.
Have you booked yet?
Yeah, soon.
Only I could save you $900.
Really?
Might see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Who's that? Oh, that is Lucy. It's my travel agent. Yeah? Oh, yeah. The way to go. You guys are doing a great job. All right, keep it up. Brilliant.
Well, Knock, knock, who's there? It's Senior Ding Dong.
It is indeed. El Cruncherano. What a game, mate. What a game.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger into the 7th. Insurance time for East Coast Base for sure, leading by 1 here.
I didn't know Cliffhanger was playing. Is he in here, is he? Oh, it's up! Oh, no way! He's going for it! He's going for it! Oh, they didn't send him. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a bobble on the relay too.
The safety car is out.
The safety car is out. Hit Jack Baker. Drop ball, gets all over it, punches it just out of the reaches of the left fielder, and he's off to the races. A great start here in the top of the 7th innings. Insurance run time for sure. East Coast Bays, 60 feet away.
Both the Bakers doing the job. The Bakers doesn't.
It is indeed, without a doubt. Walk crew now. Kaikuta Undi Run Express. I'm sure he'd like to down trail Roosters right here.
Oh, yes! Up the guts. I've got a tummy ache. Beautiful.
We can see just what the doctor ordered. One hanging in the middle of the zone. And Crew just spatches it to centre field. A Texas Leaguer will get the applause and the appreciation of Jack Baker crossing home plate for their 3rd run of the ball game from East Coast Base.
Sick. Brings up the pitcher, Aikens.
Do you know what? That actually helps my prediction. Because it means Roosters have to go deeper in the alignment. Caleb Coco's going to be the 9th batter up.
Okay.
So
all right.
could still happen, the walk-off from Caleb Coco.
That's a strike there.
Just saying, prediction comes good, mate. Milky bars are on you.
Was that a fetish or something? What does that mean?
Our old manager
I auditioned for the Milky Bar Kid.
Did you?
Yeah, and they said, you're 35, get out of here.
And I like chocolate.
When do I get the free?
Not necessarily Milky Bars, but I like chocolate. Does it count?
Yeah, well, they told me to go audition for Rolo.
It's the softness, though. Atkins has done well on the hill today for East Coast Bays, hasn't he? Just restricted Roosters to 1 run. Now a chance to help his own calls out here in the batter's box.
Ooh, yeah. Good pick up there by Hall.
East Coast Bays, I believe that game yesterday against Waitakere Bears was the closest they've come to a victory this season. Well, right on the doorstep right here, aren't they?
Yep, and you can hear their team and their fans are all right in on this.
Crew will get a free 60 feet on the pass ball. Yep, he won't knock on the door. He'll use that device. He'll ding-dong the doorbell.
Okay.
And ready to rock and roll. Don't know if that came out as smooth as they had it in my mind.
Well, you know, when you chime in like that.
Oi.
Oh, maybe on the wireless we can play Ya Ya Ding Dong, a fantastic song by Will Ferrell, just to celebrate the win, perhaps, if that does come to fruition.
East Coast Bays have been liable to not get insurance runs, and so that run just there, they've got another opportunity. There's no outs here.
I wonder if Fergus is tuned in. Oh, rung him up!
That one comes through the bottom
Ring
of the
the bell.
zone. And Atkins not appreciative of the call. However, I'm pretty sure if he gets that strike in the bottom of the 7th innings, he will.
Up to bat, Flynn Ridley.
No disrespect to the lineup for East Coast Bays, but it thins out quite drastically from here on down.
Looked like he had a bit of a poke at it.
Roosters, though, they're a gutsy team. They're a good team. They'll back themselves to pick up those couple of runs in the bottom of the 7th.
Giant killers at times, the Roosters.
Yeah.
They've done some great stuff over the years, and although their squad isn't exactly been the same, they've got the same mentality. They're definitely always going to be in it. That's
where East Coast Bays have got to get these insurance runs. It's so critical to secure the victory here today. Trying the short game, trying everything. Why not? It was a historic win here for them in the 2024-25 Pure Athletic Premier Men's Championship at North Harbour Softball Association. Going over the lifter.
went for it.
Or the drop ball. Tanisha Okama, she's producing this game, just laughs at me. Okay, can't get them all right, Tanisha.
Well, at least she's laughing now. I think there's a lot of gasps and I think, oh God, what are they talking about now?
Ridley bearing down.
Oh yes!
Another Texas Leaguer. Will it be another run? The play.
Cool as you like.
Wow, oh wow, oh wow. Finn Ridley with his best at bat of his life. Drives in raw crew here. Just wows at it. And Coco, to be fair, you can see the expression on his face. Left the drop ball hanging in the middle of the zone. Raw crew with a great slide around the back door.
Look at that. Saturday Night Fever going on there. A little spin. That's one for the ladies.
Fantastic indeed. What a game, mate. What a game. 2 runs scored here in the top of the 7th innings. That doubles the score. 4-1 now,
4-1.
the scoreline. Yeah, the scoreboard will catch up.
Don't know if she's
just excited. It was her brother that came in to score, you see. So 4-1 it is. The scoreboard's up to date now. Great to have some cool people helping out with the crew this weekend. Raw Crew's sister doing the scoreboard for us in this game.
Oh, is that why it said 10-0 earlier?
Before the first pitch. Now, if Roosters are going to win this game, they'll have to get to Caleb Coco's at bat. They'll need that many batters to come up.
Yeah, they will.
They will 100%.
I know they will, but I'm still a little bit curious as to why you keep saying this like you think it's actually going to happen. I'm not saying they can't win, but I'm just you've sold it to yourself 100%. He's going to get there.
Yeah, he's safe. That's
Too quick.
2 running bunts from the left fielder from East Coast Bays, Hayden Schmidt.
That's good softball.
That's catching the third baseman from Roosters asleep and napping on that plate, to be fair. Matty?
Mm-hmm. Especially since he did it the lead off in the last one.
Yep. John O'Little's not happy. He's walking back to his position. Boy. Well, takes leadership, takes guidance with these young ones. We mentioned there's a young one either side of the infield and 2 senior veterans either side of the infield. So you've got them covered for the advice.
Now we've got another one who's proficient bunt.
Oi! A squeeze play in East Coast Bays. Pick up another run. 5-1.
Yeah. I was just trying to get it out. Another proficient bunt, and then bang. There it is. That was obviously a set play. Look at it go. Just, oh, yeah. That's tough. Double.
That is really good coaching right there.
Yeah. everyone's on the same page. That kind of stuff doesn't work unless you're all dialed in, listening to what's going on.
One down here. The infield for the Roosters side is silent. Dead quiet.
Yeah, it's taking the wind out of their sails. Ooh. Back to the top of the shop too.
He started this innings with the RBI up the middle, did Harrison Baker. Remember the infield drawn in. Was that last innings? One of the two. Oh, no! It has capitulated
This
here.
is not good. He just got the ball biffed in, I think, there, Coco.
Roosters tried a trap play here. You watch on the throw to two, but the throw back home from Little nails Coco in the back and side on the way in. I don't think things can get worse for the Roosters right here at this point.
I can think of a few things, but yeah, no, not good. Beanballing your own pitcher.
No.
That's counterproductive, but these things happen when you try and run up. It's a bit of a high risk play, but it's something they probably practice a lot. Just didn't quite get it right.
Well, they're going to make a pitching change here too.
Andy Mack.
It's going to come in, try and stem the flow here, because East Coast Bays in the top of the 7th inning have ripped it apart. Let's chop away for a break. We'll come back with more action here. Top of the 7th innings, East Coast Bays leading 6-1.
And we are back. Well, this game has been flipped on its ear. The equilibrium is all over the shop. We've got Andy Mack as a pitching change, or Andrew McMillan for the Roosters, because East Coast Bays are on the run train and they can't be stopped. They need to be derailed by the Roosters red side to keep any form of hope alive. We are obviously top of 7.
4 runs scored by East Coast Bays in the top of the 7th innings.
That was a, well, I guess all you could call that was an absolute pumpkin down the gurgler there, but not seen the same way by the home plate umpire. Oh, there we go. Blooper, not far enough, and they've made it out. They've gotten themselves back on track to a certain degree here. They've still got to get one more, though. Up to bat. Oh, hang on a minute.
Clinton.
Give this man a hand. It's Clinton Hand. Now, Chopper, what are you going to do here?
Tough call, the prediction on him, eh? You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, get some biltong up you.
Yeah, it's gone. All right. I got a prediction.
Okay.
Hard ground ball. That's a spinner off the end of the bat.
Yeah, okay. Off-speed pitch then, you say. Pumpkin spice latte. Down the guts. What do you think?
Shortstop's coming in to get it.
Yes.
Clinton Hand's got to hustle down first base. Trips over. Rolls.
Oh, dear.
Just out.
Bread roll? Okay, just out. Okay. Oh, what?
Oh, it's off the end of the bat.
You don't need that. You just do that there. Just poke it into the outfield. Job done.
No, he's a good
7-1.
hitter. I mentioned that at the top of the shop here. Clinton Hand been impressed with his hitting, and that's his first safe hit of the day, but he's looked good in the box, especially in his second at bat. Almost lifted it over the left fielder. And right man, right place. 5 runs in the top of the 7th innings now for East Coast Bays.
Oh, dear. They're putting on a clinic here. Someone get some ice down there because those sticks are on fire.
A pitching change, of course, to try and give Coco a rest. Been through about 10 batters this innings.
I think the idea here, though, is he's just letting them hit. Like, well, not letting them, but it's like they're going to hit it and they're going to try and defend it and get them out that way, I assume.
Yeah. The Roosters, I believe, have got a Japanese pitcher coming to help them out. Although they've got Koyama coming, maybe they're on the phone to pick up another one. Jack Baker's been good today in the batter's box.
There we go. Okay, well, side away finally we'll be going into the bottom of the 7th, and it's a mammoth task for Roosters to get something going here. Chop, what do you say?
All the way down to Caleb Coco, loaded bases, walks it off.
Okay. Well, you've heard it here first, people, and you've heard it here second, and he said it probably 3 or 4 times. But we'll see you shortly. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
And we are back in action here. Bottom of the 7th, do or die, Roosters red. What are they going to do after that absolute dominant display in the top of the 6th and, the bottom of the, what was it?
Yeah.
Top of both the last 2 innings.
Yeah, they've given up 7 runs in the last 2 innings, Roosters. They're going to put that in the back of their mind now. They're going to focus on pitch by pitch, bat by bat, eliminate the outs, minimise the outs, I should say. And, of course, pick up 7 runs and walk it off.
Yeah, we've got Ethan Rawlings in the box here, and then after that, Paora Kupu Nicola, and then you're back at the top of the shop.
Well, there's a good point here for Roosters. They're in the right part of their order. If Ethan can pull off something magical here and get on board, you've got Cooper Nicola, top of the shop. They're in a good space there if they are going to get on a roll.
Yep.
By the way, the baseball in Cleveland has gone to the 10th innings, tied up at 2 runs apiece. Extras in Cleveland. National League Championship Series.
Gets a piece of it, but it's not in play. Well, certainly the people looking on are captivated.
Yeah, they sure are. But the beer garden's full. East Coast Bays always bring in a good amount of supporters. Roosters as well, traditional heavy hitters.
Oh, got him.
In the competition. But Zach Atkins, the phenom. He's got the remote control to that door chime at the moment, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Ding dong for sure.
He's got the app.
Yes.
A ring app.
Russell Hall trying to change the momentum a little. Adkins just got to throw strikes here.
Looking at the Roosters lineup, there's no substitutes listed either, so there's no pinch hitting or anything going on.
No. No need. They all want to play here.
What you see is what you get. Swing and a miss there for Cooper Nicola.
Yeah, he can't hit the rise ball. You've got to lay off that from Adkins. When this pitch starts outside the strike zone, to be fair, look at it.
Yeah.
And he knows it too. He's a good hitter. He's young Cooper Nicola's got a good hit today.
Yeah, there we go. He's laying off that one. Yeah, he got a good hit in his last at bat, I'm pretty sure.
Single to left field. Roosters would love to see that here.
Oh, it's a moonshot. Oh dear, but of probably a bit tough to catch anyway, but look like maybe a little bit of a miscommunication. I don't think they're too stressed about it though.
Yeah, I think they're looking for the shortstop to take charge in that situation. You can see that ball going to land on the ground, that's for sure. Cooper Nicola's happy, gets another chance.
Oh dear, you can't be leaving that. Cannot believe here's the replay of it.
Drop ball outside edge, just got to touch the plate, and it touched it perfectly.
Bang.
East Coast Bays 1 out away from a famous victory here today.
I'm a bit confused as... Oh dear, hard on that. You know, this is really looking thin for your prediction here, El Chopper.
If it comes off with there with 2 down, trailing by 6 in the bottom of the 7th innings, I think everyone should buy me the Milky Bars, that's for sure.
Oh, good pickup. And there you have it. The Bays boys have got the job done. Now, that was a hell of a battle, hell of a game. I can't help but think, Chopper, you've got someone lined up for man of the match. What do you think?
Well, I know it's not me with my prediction.
If you pick
that's
Caleb
for sure.
Coco, I will give you a thick ear.
But what a game. East Coast Bays, a ding-dong battle all the way through. And obviously the 1 run scored in the bottom of the 5th innings by Roosters to get the first run of the ball game. Then East Coast Bays said, we want to win too.
I'm not
they
leaving.
2 in the 6th, 5 in the 7th. And Zach Adkins pitches a complete win for East Coast Bays. It's an easy pick today, Zach Adkins, the young phenom. Player of the match here in this late match of the Premier Division. And for them, it's celebration time. It's a big win. It's a massive win for East Coast Bays.
Oh, and it just solidifies, this comp. It's anyone's game on the day. It's a tight comp, and everyone's raising the level of the game that they're playing. And these guys they're finding their foothold in this comp, and that's what you want to see.
Well, there you go. Thank you for tuning in this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, to Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting. Live streaming for your pleasure. It's been our pleasure to do that this weekend. Big announcement to come early this week about Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting. Be sure to stay tuned to your socials to see that. Name tags? Yeah, possibly, without a doubt. It's been a cool weekend here at North Harbour. I'm off to Wellington next weekend for the U23 tournament, so we'll catch up with you soon. We'll announce what's on the schedule for the season. There is plenty to come, because we love giving you softball. Thank you for tuning in. On behalf of the whole crew here at Beyond the Dugout, of course, we had Tanisha Okamo. She was way better than us today.
Well, yeah, I'm a little under the weather.
Yeah, you look better now than you did when you arrived.
Yeah, well, I'm an athlete, so my body is my temple.
Trevor Smith was in here helping us with commentary today. Mrs. Gerbes did a couple of games before going, watching young Jackson debut in Premier Softball. Got a hit too as well, playing in left field, couple of outs, so good on him. And of course the rest of the crew that's helped out over the weekend, Simon Lindsay, Craig Fuller did nothing.
Yeah.
Sean Mays.
No, I saw
was
him
good.
drinking beer.
Yeah. Auntie Rowie, she was always supportive. Got in the side streets today, but they're all there. They all help out, and they do it for a great cause, the love of this great game of softball. Of course, on behalf of the director, Matt Jordan, beside me, what a great call here today and a couple of games, my friend. I've been Jason Gerbes, a.k.a. Chopper. Mā te wā. Thank you for tuning in.